Now, let me ask you a very important question. Do you react to emergency situations or do you prepare in advance? For instance, do you have any emergency contact numbers in case you find yourself in trouble? Well, today we tell you of a game-changing innovation in emergency response, Frotomica, which uses AI and other technologies to keep you safe and those around you too, while also simplifying the process by bringing all the services together in one application. Mind-blowing. This is Take on Tech and we have all that and more for you. You are rightly tuned. My name is Stephanie Ayeta. Talk to us at KBC Channel 1, #Take on Tech. Emergencies are unpredictable. From road accidents and sudden illnesses to personal safety threats, most people are often unprepared when crisis strikes. Many don't know what to do, others don't know where to go, and sometimes help arrives too late. In critical moments, panic can take over, and without the right information, even the simplest decisions become difficult. But in today's digital age, where smartphones are always within reach, technology is beginning to play a new role, not just in communication, but in protection. This is where Frotomica comes in, an AI-powered emergency response platform designed to transform how individuals respond to crisis, whether personal, environmental, or medical. Built on the understanding that emergencies don't wait, the platform acts as a digital safety net, equipping users with real-time tools to respond effectively and assist others.
Hi, Peter. Hi, Victor. Pleasure meeting you.
Pleasure as well.
I really want to know about Frotomica because, as you've said, in our conversation, that it's a revolutionary innovation that helps in emergency cases. So what is Frotomica first? And now after that, I would want to know what inspired you to actually design and develop it.
Right. Thanks for that. It's a pleasure meeting you as well. You see, Frotomica is more about emergencies, the things that happen to us, but without really realizing what we need to do. But the actual thing is, how do we mitigate certain emergencies and responses? So the idea comes from everyday struggles that we go through as Kenyans. We see accidents, we see floods, like the heavy rains that we've been having.
Yeah.
So the idea stems from the problems and challenges that we face on a daily as a people. And that's where the whole idea came from that. And with that comes education. We impact knowledge upon people on how to mitigate, on how to respond to these situations, even with a device on their pocket, right? Protocols, instantaneous, basically if you're in the workplace, if you're in the household, if you're at school, and all those processes.
In essence, it brings structured emergency response knowledge directly into the hands of everyday users. At the core of the platform is access to over 150 verified emergency protocols. This range from first aid procedures and environmental hazards to child safety and crisis response. Each guide is designed to be simple, clear, and easy to follow, even under pressure. Importantly, these protocols are accessible offline, ensuring that even in areas with limited or no internet connectivity, users can still access critical information when it matters most. By bridging the gap between knowledge and action, the platform empowers users to respond confidently in emergencies. Beyond information, the platform integrates an AI-driven directory and navigation system.
So in terms of any other aspect, you look at it in a physical aspect, we always have those static protocols, right? So we can be able to digitize all of them and be able to offer them. As you can see on the protocol side, I can be able to access over 154 protocols across different categories. I'll show you one, for example, like a child and an infant. You can see if there's an ingestion or poisoning. You can click on one, you can download it and save it, and it will give you step-by-step process that you need to use, right? And then at the end of each protocol, you'll see it comes with a reference at the reference point.
Yeah.
Meaning it is the standard protocol that has been provided by those bodies as well. From if there's an attacking at a school, maybe a gun assailant, the source will come maybe from the FBI and the National Security, Homeland, and all those bodies to ensure that we have proper protocols that are actually been tested and proven. Right. You find like when we have the issue with people who are carried by water and maybe the temperatures are low because it has been cold in Nairobi. And of course, those blackouts. I can easily be able to help somebody say, hey, I've read this is what you can do. Move the person, maybe call an emergency services, you already have the emergency phone numbers, remove any wet clothing, just simple step by step. But the more you do that, you can be able to help several other people in the course of that. Then it also gives you a precaution in the morning. Do not use direct heat, do not give alcohol or caffeine. Then your medical notes, and then you have again from the source.
Okay. All right. This is quite interesting. So it not only helps you as a person, as an individual, when you are in an emergency situation, but it also helps you help others when they're in an emergency situation. Quite interesting. So with the floods that we recently had, that is, it helps with the response. Emergency response. Okay. So what else?
So right now I'll take you to the directory. The directory is just all the contact numbers that you can have based on your location and based on services that are in real time. So as it fetches data, you can also have them through an offline map. For example, like hospitals, clinics, pharmacies, and more. So through that, I'll take you to the navigation, which is an interesting part. Besides the AI part of it, we can extend the technology to an aspect where I can just move my camera based on the location, and I can see everything based on that particular direction. Because I need, if I'm driving, if I'm walking, and I don't know exactly where, I can be able to move that. It tells me this medical clinic, the contact number, and the navigation.
Wow.
So each AI on each marker here, the AI acts as a marker for that location. So it will give you information based on that location.
Okay.
And represent it.
All right. So I just show my phone around, and if I'm looking for a petrol station, it will show me that petrol station as this one is right here. Click on it, get information, all that I need. If I need to call, I get the number there.
Exactly. And the interesting thing you can see here, there is over 27 categories, right? I'm just going to go by from the pharmacies, police, ATMs, banks. And then the interesting thing, you have your embassies, shelters, the safe zones, your bus station. Then you have the things that are like maternal care, oxygen supply, blood bank, and the rest. So if I clear here and I go to, not fire, but if I go to hospital, then I go to grid, you'll see it's going to fetch for me real-time data based on current information that we are looking for. You can see all this, like for example, the AR OPC, Lavington OPC.
Yeah.
I'm in trouble and I live nearby and I need to know the wait time. I can be able to plan myself accordingly, and you see it will tell me there's an 89-minute wait time, because you see right now it's around 12. When people take a break, then the hospital is full. It will tell you the number of beds that they have, the ICU beds out of 39, and the number of ambulances, the type of blood banks that they have in store, the medicine, and you have for all this information.
For the different hospitals
Different
that are
hospital
nearby.
within a 5-kilometer radius, and you can expand it to 10, to 80, to all that. So you being at home, you being anywhere, you know that you'll always have first-hand information on what to do to prevent an emergency. Because if you're helping somebody, you want someone to help you, you can also guide them to know what should I do, and this is what you can do, and please check this.
Okay, so if I, for instance, in this one, if I need to go to a hospital, if I have a patient and I know this particular hospital doesn't have beds, so I would not waste time going to that hospital. I will go to the other hospital that is there.
Exactly.
So it saves time and it also saves life, you know, at the end of the day.
So if I come back now to, for example, I'm looking at, here again, then go to hospital, I'm looking at the settings. So I need to look at maybe blood banks oxygen supply, dialysis centers. Then I can apply the settings. Then I have the overlays right there on the bottom side. So I can be able to just find, it will locate for me, telling me Nairobi Hospital, blood bank, critical shortage, real time. Kenya National, fully stocked.
Fully stocked. So I would,
You already know in
where I
advance.
get,
And you
where I
can
get
call
it.
to confirm or to verify.
Nice. Now, someone would ask, how sure are you with this information? Where do you get that kind of information, especially now that it's real time? 5 minutes from now, it's still updated. So how do you get that information?
That's a good question, because you find every single day there is groups about who join, groups for blood, people want to donate or receive blood. Then you find there's always a call from this organization that say we need this blood, and they always have to put it out because they know that it's an emergency need. This is a critical need. So once the information is put out, we're able to see that and filter it and give and also give that information back to the people to see how they can use it. I have a friend who uses WhatsApp for that, and I said, you know what? How about we can have a system where you can join in and other people can join, and you can ask for requests, and we can see how we can be able to help people and create a bigger impact. Right.
Interesting. Quite interesting.
So I'll just exit there. There is a grid. If you want a grid or the map now, if you want a map point of view, you'll see the map from the point, and you can be able to see it on down. And then also you can ask AI and talk to the AI in itself and say, I need this, and the AI will pull the information for you as you see it, and because it's fully agentic.
All right. Yeah. What are the other features?
So the next interesting features, like I'd mentioned, we have. Let me start with a scenario.
Yeah.
Imagine yourself walking, you're feeling a bit dizzy, you don't know what to do, and then you need help in a place, somewhere new environment, new all that. What happens in case of an emergency? Who do you contact? So we're able to create something called a QR medical ID, because if I'm in a place where I need assistance as soon as possible, and I have this maybe as my profile, I can either share this with the contact or put it as a lock screen, right? And like this can be a preview, for example. It will tell me my name, my allergies, my blood type, my contact, and all that. That means somebody is able to get to help instead of waiting and saying, what do we do? What should we do? We're already putting that into one.
They would know that you have a pre-existing condition, so probably it's high blood pressure,
Exactly.
that kind of a thing.
Exactly. Because you've seen most people usually put their blood groups on their vehicles or certain things, so this should be able to just tell immediately. So the more we have more people using it, the more we can be able to create better impact in saving lives. And then now coming back, we have something called the Guardian Angel. This monitors things like motion. If I fall down, an emergency will be alerted because of the accelerometer of my phone. For example, if I put the accelerometer on and I was to drop, boom,
Wow,
cancel.
15.
Meaning,
Oh, you cancel it before
I cancel, yes, because meaning what? If there's an accident, if the elderly, they need this system so that if they fall, their contacts, their personal care workers are contacted. I'll just send off. Then you have your heartbeat check-in where you can always monitor every 1 hour if you know you're feeling some type of way. And then coming back, I'll take you now to the interesting aspects of Frotomica. We have matters on GBV for everyone, so that they can know they have a place where they know what to do in case they feel like they don't want to talk to somebody. There is where Frotomica also comes in and guides in those areas. In matters women's safety mode, for example, we have all these features that can be able to help our ladies, our sisters, our mothers, and everybody. We have, for example, like the women-only services. We have over 40 types of contacts that covers from psychosocial to the legal, to the shelter, to the economic. For example, if I click on legal, you see we have FIDA and their contacts, kituo cha sheria, and people can be able to use this contact. So even our ladies who are going to work in the UAE or somewhere in terms of manual works, they have a home or they have a safety net where they can rely on, rather than always, because we don't want to hear the story, serikali saidia ama tunataka usaidizi pahali, and they do not have a clue. then we're able to put that and say, there's a solution here, you can reach it, and these are the numbers. So that you do not have to look further, or if you feel like you're in a position you do not understand where to start from, we provide those already for you.
All right. And I understand there's also the fake call feature for in the women's section.
Absolutely. We'll do an example. Let's say I'm in a place that that is a place of an inconvenience, and I'm uncomfortable about my surrounding. I'm not feeling safe, right? And this happens even in social venues or other places, risky places,
or in your cab,
Exactly.
And you're feeling threatened, yeah.
Exactly. So you can come here and say, maybe let's say. Maybe the boss is calling and you need a call in 5 seconds, and I can just hold on my phone, wait for the 5 seconds to elapse, and we will see a call coming, and I can say, excuse me, I think I have a phone call coming. Do you mind stopping? I have been called.
Just like that.
Just like that, right? So this can really help a lot of people in very uneasy situations. And despite even that feature, we look at matters in terms of the critical feature is the emergency or the panic button. We have this is very critical. Why? Because again, I'll relate back to scenario. You're being followed at night, it's dark at night, there's no lights, and you're hesitant about your surrounding. I can be able to record 15 seconds at least and share directly to my loved ones or to my contact for investigation or for location to locate me in case anything happens to me. The conversation starts in 3 seconds, and immediately I can start recording any last note, because who knows what can happen next. You've seen cases that has happened in some Airbnbs or certain places where we do not know what happened. This is able to help a lot. Share the last recording with your GPS, and necessary steps can be taken from there. If I stop, you see the recording is there, and it can be sent to my contacts at the bottom, and my location is also captured in coordinates.
Okay.
By integrating these resources into a single platform, it ensures that users can access help quickly and efficiently when needed. One of the platform's key strengths is its adaptability. Built in Africa, it is designed to function across different regions, automatically updating emergency contacts, languages, and protocols based on location. This makes it a reliable companion not only for everyday use, but also for travel across borders. Beyond the technology lies a broader vision: democratizing access to emergency response. By placing actionable knowledge and real-time data into the hands of users, the platform shifts the role of individuals from passive bystanders to active responders. Because while emergencies may be inevitable, being unprepared doesn't have to be. And with the right tools, a simple smartphone can become a powerful ally in moments that matter most.
If this has not persuaded you enough of the potential of technology in helping us with our emergency response as a country, then I don't know what will. Tell us what you think about this particular innovation, Frotomica. Talk to us at KBC Channel 1, the hashtag #TakeOnTech. Until next time, let's keep innovating, let's keep it technology.